Good morning. Wow. I feel so categorically not cute. This is not normally a morning where I would be like, I'm gonna get out my vlog camera and do some vlogging, but I've missed you. We're vlogging this week. It's Tuesday, it was bank holiday, Monday yesterday. I think I spoke in the last vlog about my feelings about bank holiday. Bank holiday with a small child and also being self-employed. It's just an interesting one, you know? Oh, my armpit's hairy, very possibly. So I was quite excited for the fact that it was Tuesday today. Although this week is a bit of a I don't know, it's a bit of a tricky week. I haven't actually got that much time at my desk, which always, that's what I love to do. I just kind of want to sit, I want to write, I want to plan. I love laptop time. And when there's not a lot of that built into my week, I'm always a bit like, oh, but it's fine. I think next week is a bit more laptop-y. But it does make for a more interesting vlog. We're going to London today, that's fun. And because we actually had a really nice weekend, really made the most of it. We did really cute family things. I think Ralph rode a train 3 out of 4 days of the long weekend because we had Friday off as well. So he was super happy, Mark was super happy. That was really cute. Of course, because I'm going to London tomorrow for the first time in quite a while, actually. I haven't been to London in quite a while. It does mean that Ralph had one of the worst nights possibly that we've had this year. That was really fun. So if I'm looking a bit baggy and tired, I am looking baggy and tired. Also that combined with where I'm at with my menstrual cycle. It's just not a good combination. So if energy seems a little bit all over the shop in this video, especially in this intro, that is why. It's always the way. It's always when you've got a London day and oh, no, I need to be present today. I need to be around people. I need to be on today. I was going to have a shoot this morning, but that actually got cancelled. Not necessarily the worst thing in the world because yeah, that would have been, I was basically on my way to London already. It's 9:20. I completely got rid of my morning alarm this morning when we were up at 3:30. So you know what? Screw the morning alarm. We're going to delete that. I managed to sleep until 7:30 and the boys slept in as well, so it's fine. But in more exciting news, I was very inspired by all of the London Marathon videos last weekend. This happens every time. Every time social media is flooded with gorgeous videos that just make you cry. I was just sitting there just scrolling, crying. Decided I'm maybe having a midlife crisis and signed up to the ballot, which I've never done before. I've always been I really want to run a marathon. Just one time, it's a tick off box thing. One time in my life, I would love to run a marathon. And I've always been the New York Marathon, but New York Marathon, Mark would come, but that would probably be it. And I was I think I would need a bit more support around the track. I think I would need my parents there. Obviously I would love Ralph to be there. So I think I need a bit more cheering on. So I signed up. I think it was crazy, the number of people that have signed up to the ballot was over 1 million or something. The chance of me getting a space is really, really low, but I'm it would be really fun to run. I could raise lots of money for charity. It would be so fun. I just picture the end. That's the thing. I'm not actually picturing all the training that you have to do and the fact you have to run 26.2 miles. That is what it is, isn't it? Oh God, that's so long. I literally can barely run for a mile. So I did think this, just in case the ballot comes through, because you never know in case the ballot comes through. So I probably should do a run. Ultimately, I have my Peloton tread upstairs. I know it's not the same as training outside, but I'm we just need to get running again. Peloton actually do this. Sorry, I know this feels very sponsored Peloton. It's really not. I just think they have so many offerings that they don't shout about enough. They actually have a road to 10K training plan. So yesterday I did class 1, which was a 30-minute endurance run. And today it's a 30-minute race prep run. I don't know what that means, but it was really good. It kind of it saw the other runs that I've done on Peloton, on the app, on outside or on the tread. And it kind of assessed my fitness level, and it gives you kind of speed targets based on you and your fitness level rather than just giving generic speed targets. So I don't know what this is. It says jumpstart your race preparation with this run with John where you'll hone your skills and boost your confidence. I don't know, yesterday's run was a warm up and then 21 minutes of running easily. So I don't know what this run's going to be, but I'm going to give it a go. That's my thing that I'm supposed to be doing today. We're going on holiday in 2 weeks time and I really want to be back on my fitness for 2 weeks, lol. Oh, I don't know. But let's give this a go and see what it is. I'm not going to film myself running because I look like a flailing big bird, I don't know, an ostrich is not really the right. It doesn't look good on me. I haven't worked out my race, posture and working on it. I actually just can't look at myself in that viewfinder anymore. So let's do this, get ready, put a bit of makeup on and go to London and be on. I've had my fake tan out on the side for like a solid 5 days. It's a reminder to be like, put a layer on, girl, and I just haven't. And now I feel sad. Now I'm having major regret. I'm like, definitely should have done that last night, but oh, we have a new doorbell and it still scares the absolute bejesus out of us. Whenever it goes off, it's so loud. Especially if you're like next to it, it's downstairs. If it goes off when you're standing next to it, like every single time, me, Mark and Ralph are all like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I have this new thing where like each night I just try and tick something off of the self-care to-do list. It's like, maybe it's fake tan, maybe it's an LED mask, maybe it's a like showering in the evening so it's quicker to get ready the next morning. Like, I don't know. I haven't got time to do like a full everything shower like every single night, you know? So last night I did LED mask. I was like, yep, I can do a little LED mask. I'm gonna wear mascara today. Oh, I think today is just a case of the uglies. You know what I mean? You know, where you're like, this is just not, this is just not working out. That's okay. That's okay. It's hormonal. It's in my head. That's just the mood of the day. It happens to the best of us. What was I going to say? Oh, that's what I was going to say. I had such a fun Sunday. I met up with a girlfriend and we went for a roast dinner, which was really nice. And then we shopped. I just think Brighton is not great for clothes shopping. Like, there are some nice independent places, but I don't know, I would never go clothes shopping in Brighton. There's just not that much variety. If you disagree, that's fair, and I would love to hear your recommendations of where you like to go. Sorry, my spoolie had broken. But for beauty, oh my gosh, like the beauty shopping in Brighton is so good. Like, so good. Me and my friend just went a bit crazy and like hit up all the spots. We went to Space & K. Space & K in Brighton is so tiny. It's like a really small store that's been there like ever since I've done beauty blogging. It's been in the same spot, and I do wonder, they're doing so many big like new stores, and that one's not going right. It will do. They've got so many like big new stores that they're launching, and they're doing lots of different like store like redesigns. I'm like, oh, I wonder if Brighton would ever like be included in that. Does anyone know? Does anyone have insider knowledge? Because let me tell you, it was banging. People of all ages, teenage boys looking at diptyque perfumes. Like, it was just so busy, and it's banging. Every single time I go in there, it's so busy, which is so fun. I've obviously loved Space & K like for years and years at this point, but it's having such a boom. So we had a really great time in there. Maybe I'll do, not today, but maybe tomorrow I'll do a little haul of everything that I got, because we did Space & K, then we did Pure Soul, such a good spot for skincare, and I bought some of those masks, you know, the ones that like dry till they're like crispy on the skin, and then you go like that, and like underneath your skin is all gorgeous and plump, and I'm like, I'm interested. I'd love my skin to look like that. So yeah, maybe I'll do one of those tomorrow and like let you know how it goes. I think most people like wear them overnight, so maybe I'll give that a go. Oh, the Estee Lauder, what is it? Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. When you've got like a big bruiser, it's brilliant. And then, as if that wasn't enough, we did Boots. And I hadn't been to Boots since it's had this like redesign. I mean, the Brighton Boots is always like good, but now it's like the whole ground floor is beauty, skincare, perfume, like you name a brand, it's in there. There was like Sculpted by Amy. There was Morphe. There was like skincare. Like, it was unreal. Maybe, I don't know if I'll have time this week to like take you there, but I'm like, I want to take you there. I want to show you around. I want to do like a little come shopping with me or something, because it was just unreal, like absolutely unreal. And it was really busy because it was bank holiday weekend, so it's kind of busy, and with a friend, so like we're kind of cruising together, and I'm like, I need to go back here on my own and just have a great time. So there you go. That would be my little beauty shopping tour of Brighton, and those 3 spots, brilliant. Right, I don't want to leave the house with like wet hair, so I just need to give it a little blast. Okay, quick little outfit of the day. I've gone simple today. I was just like, I want to wear my, oh God, my bag's really heavy. I was just like, I want to wear my brown suede jacket. Like, what can I wear around that? It's actually kind of cold today, I think, so I've just got a black t-shirt on. These are the Roe, like super oversized, super comfy. I'm just realizing that where I'm at in my cycle, maybe green jeans aren't the best idea. It's fine, it's cool. I've just got on my normal jewelry and then my St. Agni bag because I wanted to take my laptop with me, and then these are my ATP boots. I don't know, just kind of fancied, feeling a little bit fancy today. Funny because I've been making videos for 15 years, so the idea of vlogging in public like this is still hell to me. But you know what? I can do hard things. I'm doing it. I just queued up for the Loos in Victoria Station and probably could have got to my destination in that time. I'm going to Dean Street Townhouse, which is like very fancy. I think it's like part of Soho House, and I'm having a grand meeting. Oh, I'm breathless. I've got my like London pound walk on, and then a meeting with my manager, Nat, who is wonderful and lovely, so I'm really looking forward to that. I can't believe I used to do this every day, every darn day. Ooh, you're getting a little tour. Now I'm on the underground. I used to do this every day and do my blog posts on the train and all of my YouTube videos at the weekend. But at least it's just 2 stops on Victoria Line, quick little wander, and then I'll be there. Tell me you're due on your period without telling me that you're due on your period. This is the most girl dinner of all girl dinners. And there is a dinner for me. There is a dinner for me, but I'm like, no, I need to eat Ritz crackers with chili jam, almost finished because I ate this the other day as well. Chili jam, half with some Cornish, what's it called? Like Cornish quartz cheddar cheese, half with garlic and herb, Philadelphia. There you go. That is, that's my dinner. And I mean, what a great episode this is going to be of Good Hang with Amy Poehler, which, you know, I love. John Hamm is like the first interview guest person who is talking about Paul Rudd, Bobby Newport. I'm so excited. I've got a cream cookie for Mark. I'm going to take it upstairs. I'm going to take all this upstairs. I might even take this and this upstairs so I can do some more. I'm Hank Marvin. I'm pretty hungry and this is going to hit the spot. I shook my way through that class. Oh my gosh, it was so hard. This studio that I go to, they do like a signature class and then they do a dynamic class. Like dynamic is supposed to be a bit more like up tempo, a bit more like cardio focused, a bit more intense. I was like, wait, is this supposed to be a dynamic class? It was not. It was not. I was just, you know, I mean, even the camera right now is like, sometimes you just need to know your limit. So I was like, lots of giving up. There was lots of, she was like, right, now we're going to hold and now we're going to pulse. And I was like, no, no, not today, not for me. Sometimes you just need to know that. You need to know that today is not the day for like the best workout ever, but I still got it in. Really lovely sunny morning. I was late to class, which I do not like to be late. But I was probably about 5 cars behind an accident this morning. Everyone was fine. It's all good. Someone went into like a light, like a street light in the middle of like the seafront central reservation. So everyone's fine, it's all good, everyone got out. But yeah, I was like, oh, drama on the way to Pilates this morning. But now it's time to go back and I've got a day, like today is my only really like free day of the week where I haven't got like meetings or appointments or things like that, which is quite nice. But I have got my Substack monthly Q&A like live video at lunchtime. I guess I'm gonna go home, eat, get ready, and then it'll probably be around time for that. Probably have a bit of time for work this morning and a bit of preparation time, and then I'll do that. And then the afternoon is spent kind of like editing that and getting that post like ready for paid subscribers. So that's kind of my plan of the day. But yeah, there's definitely like a few odds and ends I want to get done today. So today I want to be productive. Let's see how productive I can be. Okay, I'm feeling slightly more human again. I've got you in the bathroom because I want to do it quick. It's not going to be quick. I've looked at everything I've got here. I want to do a beauty haul. Basically, over the weekend, I went out for a roast dinner with my friend, like I said, and we just had a really great time buying some stuff. But also, I've been buying, I don't know, I've just been in like a beauty mood. I don't think I bought any items of clothing in April. I I don't think I did. Or anything that I did buy, I returned because it was like the wrong size, or when it came, I was just like, nah, that's like, I don't actually need or particularly want that. Okay, that's gonna have to do today. And so I compensated by buying a load of beauty stuff. I'm in a mini rush. I've got 13 minutes till I'm due on Substack Live. I reckon I can do this in 10. I could do this in 10. Okay, actually I've got 13 minutes. But I'm ready for my Substack. It's all good. I literally just need to go to the loo, it's fine. But I kind of did a bit, you know, when like everything goes at the same time, you need to replenish all of your beauty favorites at the same time. That is what happened to me. So I replenished them, and I replenished them good, like really good. Bumble and Bumble Sunday shampoo. We will revisit this. This is the only shampoo pretty much I've used for the last like 10 years of my life. It's brilliant. I love a clarifying shampoo. This is extremely, extremely clarifying. I feel like if you're a long time around here, you're like, yes, Anna, we know you use that shampoo. It's all you talk about. But I just buy, I think I got this off Selfridges. I just buy like the biggest. It's 1 litre, like, and it lasts me a long time. I went on Look Fantastic and bought a few of these, the little pouches, the refill pouches of the La Roche-Posay Lipid Replenishing Wash Cream. If you have dry skin, if you have eczema, if you have psoriasis, any of these things, I can't believe I'd never really used a specialized shower gel. I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense to use a shower gel that isn't gonna aggravate you. I mean, actually my psoriasis at the moment is a pretty good form. It doesn't really have anything to do with this. Psoriasis isn't something I can cure. It's an autoimmune disease. It's always going to be there. It's going to have like super psoriasis-y moments and like kind of peaks and troughs. But I feel like this at least isn't contributing to it, and it is really nice and nourishing. So let's pop these over here. Let's put them back when I've talked about them. That's a good idea. Okay, another big one was the Tan Luxe, the Gradual. They actually don't make this anymore. I like looked for it online and they don't sell this really super big one. So I just keep the big bottle. Sorry, my hair is really not cooperating. I just keep the really big bottle because I like the pump. I like know exactly how many pumps I use for like each part of my body. I have the routine down. So I just buy Tan Luxe, the Gradual in the 250 bottles and then put them in here so that I can keep using my pump. What else did I buy that was kind of like restocking? This was a restock. The Glossier Milky Oil. I just love this to remove waterproof mascara. It's brilliant. It really doesn't aggravate my eyes. It doesn't make my eyes cloudy or anything like that. I think I bought 3 of them. And I also repurchased the Kosas Cloud Set. I used the shade Breezy. My old one had the lid had like smashed off. And it was just like a bit gross, do you know what I mean? Like the lid just wouldn't stay on. There was like no way of making the lid stay on. And I was like, it's the only powder that I really have. I have some Hourglass ones like in a palette, but in terms of like an actual setting powder for my skin, this is the only one that I use. And it meant that if I needed to throw it in my bag, it was kind of going everywhere. So I just picked up a new one, bit the bullet. And I think everything else, no, this is a replenishment. In fact, let's organize this a bit. Okay, there's still so much to talk through. There's so much to talk through here, and I don't want to rush. I feel like I'm going to go through this when I've done my live because I don't want to rush. Yeah, there's like stuff from Boots, there's stuff from Liberty, there's stuff from Pure Soul, there's stuff from Space NK. There's still about 15 things to talk through, so let's just pause. I will do this. I have some lunch. I'll get back to you. So. I tried to do that live 5 times, well 4 times, and the 5th time I kind of stuck with it. I don't know if I changed something on the back end where, I don't know, I need to make sure, but basically I couldn't see, it was showing me that no one was there. So it was telling me that there was one person there, aka me, and I couldn't see anyone's comments or anyone like writing any questions. But apparently you were there, you were writing questions, you could all see each other's comments and questions, but I couldn't. Oh, I was just having like a mare, lots of technical difficulties, but I just cracked on and did it. And yeah, we kind of found a bit of a workaround and we made it work. So thank you so much to anyone who hung on with me there. We got it done, but it was kind of sad because like the best part of it is that like back and forth and just kind of talking to yourself for an hour when you think no one is watching and no one can like hear you or see you, but you could, it's all good. Don't mind me, I'm just chopping up not our leftovers from last night. I think these leftovers are like 2 days old. That's okay, right? That's fine. Now it's lunchtime. I'm feeling really peckish. I came back to like the best like WhatsApp family chat update because my parents have taken Ralph out for a picnic in their camper van and he's living his best life. He just looks so happy. It's really cute. I could see like all of the updates coming through. I was really excited to like be able to read them all, so that's adorable because it's quite nice. It's like windy. They said it's quite windy up there, but yeah, they're having a great time, so that's sweet. But this is just from the other day where Ralph didn't eat his dinner, like, because he's 3.5, and sometimes that just happens where they're like, no. But we didn't waste it. We did not waste it. We put it to a side, and it's basically like broccoli, salmon, and butternut squash. And I just like basically chopped it up, made like a little chopped salad number. And I'm gonna add an egg, a bit of cheese, and maybe some feta, and make it into an omelette. So that's gonna be my lunch. I decided to like simplify my supplement routine situation and also just like make it easier for myself because I was needing to like place orders all the time and I was like, this is mad. Like I just need to bulk buy my favorites. I've got space to keep them in the kitchen and therefore I'm not like needing to tackle this on a monthly basis, which just feels a bit silly. Bare Biology, this is the type 1 pure marine collagen. It's not great. It doesn't smell fabulous. Like it's marine collagen. It's kind of, I think it's like as unflavored as it can be, if you know what I mean. They say it's unflavored powder. I would say it's relatively unflavored. There's a slight fishiness to it, but like you don't notice it. I just mix it with my athletic greens in the morning, my protein powder. You can't taste it, it's fine. And then I've just got the like plastic-free pouches of the omega-3, like pure omega-3. And they do a little 6-month kind of bulk buy situation. So I just went all in, but at least it's gonna mean this is basically gonna last me for the next 6 months. And I'm not gonna need to be like making orders all the time. So there you go. I mean, she's hauling skincare and she's hauling collagen. Like this is 35. And there you go, there's my finished omelette. Oh, looks so good. I always finish it under the grill because I never trust myself to flip it, but that looks outstanding, incredible. A little bit of hot honey over the top. Maybe dip it into a little bit of garlic mayonnaise. Oh, delicious. I'm salivating. I can't stop, won't stop with this BBC Food cookie recipe. Perfect chocolate chip cookies. If you're a long time viewer around here, you'll know I love cookies. I love cookies. And I have a very good cookie recipe. I think it's great, but it makes like big, fat, like Levan bakery style cookies. Like really, they're big, they're high. They're squidgy in the middle. But if you want more of like a classic, I'm having deja vu. Have I made this already in a video? The cookies? These cookies, these ones.
Good question.
Okay, me and Mark can't remember if I'm having a deja vu moment, and I feel like I have mentioned these cookies because I made them once with like the M&S pistachio cream in the middle, and they were outrageously good. But they were good. These are a good cookie if you just want like crispy on the outside, gooey in the middle. You do have to prepare them like the day before. So technically, if I cook them now, they're not going to be as good. But I might just cook up some. Oh my gosh, I'm salivating. I might cook up some for my parents so that I can give them to my mum and dad when they drop Ralph back. But also this recipe has less butter in it than my cookie recipe. I'll put both recipes down below and you can pick. You can choose your journey. This has less butter in it, and I know for a fact I haven't got that much butter in the fridge, but it's easy. I made this so many times over the last couple of weeks that I didn't even look at the recipe. Like that's how many times I've made it. But it's very quick, very easy, and just uses like one bowl as well. Like I never want to make that much washing up. I think you're supposed to mix the like the flour and all of the dry ingredients together in a different bowl before. Who has the time for that? This is basically my special skill in life, is it's like I always make sure we have all the ingredients to make cookies. At all times, I can always make cookies if needed. There will always be light brown sugar in my kitchen cupboards. I do think the key to really good cookies is not skimping on this step when you're creaming the butter and the sugars together. Also, if you do have the different sugars. Like I think this is golden caster sugar and light brown sugar. I do feel like it makes a bit of a difference. It makes them a bit more toffee-y. That makes sense, toffee-y. I think making sure you go kind of ham on this step and you really allow them to like really combine always makes for a much better cookie. Whenever I rush this step, they're a bit like grainy and it's just not as good. So I've just added in the egg and I feel like that's the color that you want, like creamy, caramelly kind of color. And then a recipe will always be like, put your flour and like your bicarb and your baking soda like in a separate bowl and mix and then put in, but I just can never be bothered to dirty another bowl. So I will then put in like my salt, my plain flour, my baking powder, my bicarb, and put it all in and then just mix it really, really low. And then I will do a final drop of the chocolate. Like this is the only faff, to be honest with you. Like this is the only thing that you kind of have to chop and you really like have to do. But if you had those little baking like discs, you wouldn't even need to do that, but I just end up using like chopped chocolate. So I will use my chopped chocolate, throw it in here, and then like give it one final mix really low, and then it's just good to portion out. We're going to conclude part 2 of the mega beauty haul. Like now I'm looking at it all, I'm like, oh, you lost your head. But I feel like I might have said this earlier, but I definitely need to stress this now. This was not in like one fell swoop. This was over the last like 6 weeks. Some of it was on the roast dinner with a friend day, but yeah, there's things that I've collated over time. And I just needed to be comfortable. I needed a little comfortable stoop. So here we are. Hopefully, like even though it's backlit, you can still see it. It's all good. It's such a nice day. It's such a nice day outside, which is lovely. It just makes all the difference. So earlier, I feel like we discussed the big things, the tan, the shampoo, the things that like you run out of, and like I said, it just all ran out at the same time. There were a few like random bits and bobs. So there was things from Space NK, we'll get to that. Things from Pure Soul, we'll get to that. Things from Boots, we'll get to that. But over the last like month or two, I've kind of been thinking a lot about my skincare routine, and I get regular facials. I like do all the things, yet I'm still kind of breaking out. So I'm trying to work out like, what is it in my routine? Like, is there something in my routine that I have used like for all this time? I remember back in the day, I was using something from a brand called Kypris, and I loved this serum. It was so nice. And then I worked out that it was like this serum that I was using every day, and like that was the thing that was breaking me out. So I'm like, is there something in my routine that I'm using on the reg that isn't agreeing with my skin, and maybe that's what's breaking it out? I'm just trying to go through like process of elimination. So I thought I would try, I think this is a water-based cleanser. I was like, maybe it's my cleanser? I don't know. So I'm trying the Dr. Sam's Flawless Cleanser. I've not tried anything from Sam Bunting Skincare before, so it's new to me. I'd say it's not like a very luxurious experience. Like I love like a creamy cleanser, like a kind of gel to oil cleanser. This is very much just like a gel to gel cleanser. Like it doesn't feel super luxurious, but I don't know. I'm gonna give it 6 weeks and just kind of see what my skin is doing. I mean, I did have like quite a big breakout here and quite a breakout here, and there's definitely like one brewing here, but in the grand scheme of things, it feels a little bit calmer, and I'm at the point in my cycle where I would be breaking out. So I don't know, but I bought 2 of these. I'll report back. This was just, I randomly picked this up from a brand called Poco Beauty, and it's the Universal Glow Treatment SPF 30. I picked this up because Simone, who has brilliant recommendations, just recommended it as a good kind of, a bit of a like all-in-one. Like you could use this as a kind of highlighter where you wanted it, or you can use it all over, or you can mix it with foundation. It's like a bit of everything. Where I'm at this point with my skin that I'm like, I mean, you say that and then you're gonna see all the skincare that I've bought. I feel like I'm trying a few different things. I'm trying to make sure that things are like non-comedogenic. There's a few like different tactics I've got to play here. I haven't gone ham on this yet because I'm just like, I just want to get my skin to like a non-breaking out place. But it looks like that, and then you kind of massage it in, and it's like a little bit, you're not sure you can like really, you can't really see anything. It's a little bit like the less shiny version of Glossier Future Dew, you know the one. It's like a little bit like less oily than that, but she just has really good recommendations. So whenever Simone recommends something, I'm always like, I'm intrigued, colour me intrigued, I'm interested. These 2 this was another Substack thing. I'll link Simone down below for you. She has a really good Substack. This was another Substack recommendation from, she's called Emily and her Substack is called The Rich Cream. A lot of the Substacks that I follow basically are all like style Substacks, but I was like, oh, I want a few like beauty recommendations, and I'm pretty sure she's like a beauty journalist, like a beauty editor. She knows the stuff. And these are two products that get recommended all the time. And I was like, I just need to try them for myself. The Christoph Robin Cleansing Purifying Scrub. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed when this arrived because I thought it would be in like a tub like this big. And the little tiny tub like came, like I opened up the box and this little tiny tub was inside and I was like, okay. She recommended this. She was like, if ever you have like the world's worst hangover or just a case of like not feeling yourself, this is gonna like cure you. I don't really drink, so it's not gonna be that. You know, when you use something like mentholy or like something kind of scrubbing your scalp just actually does feel heavenly. So I look forward to giving this a go. There's another hair scalpy treatment thing that we'll get to in a minute, but yeah, I mean, this looks to me like it would last like twice. Very expensive, but yeah, it's a soothing detox treatment shampoo with sea salt. So I will report back on that. This is so expensive. Please don't like look at the price. If you don't know the price of this, just don't look it up. It's embarrassing. And I tried it the other night and Mark was like, that's horrific. You don't want to know how much this mask costs. It's by I can never say this brand, Biologique Recherche. I'm not gonna say it. Recherche. That was terrible pronunciation, but it's the Mask Vivant. This is their rebalancing face mask. I've read about this mask for donkey's years, but in recent, like in the last couple of months, it's just, what do they say that you need to see something like 7 times and then you're like, I need that. That happened, like that actually happened in real life and I needed this. And then the final time I saw it, I think it was on Emily's Substack and I was just like, well, there you go. There you go, it's gonna happen. Everyone just says this is like the mask for, sorry, Mark's like doing a bit of gardening, so you're just gonna see him like pottering around in the back. Everyone says this is the mask for like rebalancing, if you're struggling with breakouts, like all of those sorts of things, like this is the mask. And I was like, oh, I feel like this is what I need. I wasn't aware it's basically Marmite or like Vegemite if you're from down under. Oh, it stinks. It actually stinks. It smells like, it smells so bad. It was really gross. It was a very gross experience. But I have to say, I woke up the next morning, any breakouts that I did have were kind of like ready to be extracted and like go. I'm gonna try this like once a week and just see how I get on with it. But it cost a bomb. Kind of hoping it doesn't work out because it cost a bomb, but it did feel like it did something. And people were like, this is like the one mask, if you want like instant results, like it's gonna give it to you. So we'll see. Sorry, I'm like 8 minutes in and there's still so much more here. Right, I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be quick with these things. Space NK was pretty much a bit of a, there's like a few things I will like always pick up and I'm like, oh, one of these. The Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. The best dry shampoo, the end. This one or the PhD one in the black one. I like them both. They're pretty much of a muchness for me, but I will like always pick one of these up because I'm like, it is the best dry shampoo. My skin's just been, I mean, this isn't non-comedogenic. Is it? Oh, I don't know. Or maybe it is. Oh, I can't remember. But the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, I just had like a yearning for it in my life again. I was like, it just makes your skin look like glass. And I was like, maybe once I've got my skin to a point where it's like, you know, not constantly breaking out, I can incorporate this again because I missed it. You know, sometimes you have that kind of like nostalgic, like, oh, I just need you back in my life. I just need this back in my drawer. And then I also picked up this just because like, I think the Summer Fridays lip butter balm is, have I started using it yet? Yeah, I think I have. I think it's the best lip balm. I really do. I think it's the best lip balm around. It's bloody great. And I just was quite close to finishing my mint one, which I use before bed every night. So I just like picked up the vanilla one. The vanilla one for like treatment, the pink sugar one for more like color for during the day is my fave. And then also in my lightweight, trying to work out if there's something in my routine that's breaking me out, I thought I would try the Tatcha, the water cream. Lots of people say this is a very good non-clogging moisturizer. So I picked this up and actually I do really like it so far. I think it's a really nice moisturizer. So I've been giving that a go. Then I went to Pure Soul and I picked up the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Aquafresh Rice Plus B5 SPF 50. This is gorgeous. This is really, really, really nice. Highly, highly recommend. I really love the Skin 1004, like the Centella SPF is really gorgeous. But I put it through like one of these like pore clogging ingredient checker things. And this one came up with like no pore clogging ingredients. And it's gorgeous. It's so nice. Like if you're in the market for a really lightweight SPF, I rate this so highly. And it's like not super dewy on the skin, but it's not drying on the skin. It just like sits somewhere in the middle. Really, really obsessed with that. Whilst I was in there, they had that, the Skin, the SPF that I normally like, they had it in this stick form. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. SPF 50. I was like, this can be so good for the little one. Like so good for the little one. So easy to like, it's just like a stick, but it comes out. And he's gonna think it's really cool because it's blue, but it comes out clear and I'm just gonna be able to like stripe this on his face like really easily in the morning. So I'm always looking for like, how can I get SPF on the little one in like an easy way that isn't gonna make his eyes like stream, because that's horrible. This, I have high hopes. I will report back. I also I told you this was long, guys. I told you this was long. There's more. I've wanted to try these masks for the longest time. The Biodance Biocollagen Real Deep Mask. This is the one that you would have seen people online put it on and then go to sleep, and then they wake up in the morning, it's crispy and they peel it off. I haven't tried it yet because it says that you need it on for more than 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, or overnight. And I was like, just haven't had I haven't had that like length of time yet where I could have a mask on for that long. I'm not sure I can, I don't know if that's gonna feel really gross to have it on overnight. I feel like I would need it on for like quite a lot of time before, so it was already like a little bit crispy. I'll let you know. Then finally we went to Boots. I think I've already told you that the Boots in town was like insanely good, like so insanely good. So I picked up a few things. They had like a whole milk makeup stall. So like I mentioned, the space in K in Brighton is small. Like there's only really like NARS, Laura Mercier, Chantecaille, Glossier, Rare Beauty, Hourglass, I think, in terms of like beauty counters. So they don't have milk. I'm pretty sure they do have milk in the bigger stores, but not in the smaller stores. But in Boots, they had it, and just walking past. I don't know what he's doing out there. I picked up number 5. Like I said, I'm gonna try and like be chill with like new things on my skin. So I'm not gonna give it a go just yet, but I tried it on the back of my hand and it seemed like really dewy. And I really love Gabby. I'll link her down below, her Instagram. I feel like she's been using this a lot. It looks incredible on her. So she sold me on it. I picked up the Rem Beauty. They've got like a liquid eyeshadow in the shade NVM. It just looked a lot like the Armani eye tint, and I love the Armani eye tint, but it's always out of stock. So I was like, oh, I just want to kind of give this a go in like a dupey kind of way. Feels like it was a bit more orangey and peachier than the Armani one, but I don't know. I kind of wanted to give it a go. I've never tried anything from Rem Beauty before. I know they had a glittery one called Fembot that everyone went wild over, but I was like, I tried it and I was like, I just never wear glitter eyeshadow. Like I could buy this, I'm never gonna wear it. Whereas this one, I might actually wear it. A blast from the past, but Liz Earle Eye Bright Soothing Eye Lotion. I just had like really tired, puffy looking eyes recently. I've been doing a lot of eye drops and I was like, oh, eye drops with this on a cotton pad over the top, lay down, like gonna feel completely brand new. Everyone does like the under eye patches, but I'm like, oh, I feel like this over your full eye is like far more effective. I used to use this all the time back in the day. Just a really lovely product if you've got like tired eyes. Haven't we all? Haven't we all? And then 2 more, finally, 15 minutes later, finally I will get to the end. So the Boots in town just had the most insanely stocked skincare section. Like I just had never, it was wild. I was like, I've never seen such a thing. So many brands, such a vast like range available. And they had this Curel Japanese skincare for dry sensitive skin deep moisture spray. I just feel like back in the day I've seen Caroline talk about this. I just bought it. Like in the moment I was just like, I just need to give that a go. Like I said, there's definitely like other things I'm using in my routine and right now, and then other things that I'm kind of like saving for a rainy day. I'm saving this for a rainy day. But yeah, I'd never seen it before in stock. Then finally, Bumble and Bumble, Sunday shampoo, a new reiteration of the Sunday shampoo. I was like, how have I not heard of this? I went past the Bumble and Bumble display and I just like saw the Sunday section and I was like, excuse me, why has nobody alerted me to this? This is like my jam. It's their purifying clay wash with kaolin, bentonite clays and lactic acid, a creamy deep cleansing treatment that lifts impurities from hair and the scalp. I used it yesterday. I have to say, like, I was kind of impressed. I think I prefer the Sunday shampoo, but this is like a treatment. I'm not sure I like really used it for long enough. Like, you're supposed to section your hair and then let it sit for like 1 to 2 minutes and like work through, like, I don't know. I'm not sure I like particularly used it. Like, I probably could have done a better job of like working it through. And I'm sure like this and this are not necessarily like two things that you need in your routine. It feels like they probably do the same. But I don't know. I like the idea of it. I was like, let's give it a go. Like, I'm all for a clarifying wash, and because it was part of a range that I've used for literally 10 years, I had to give it a go. So a lot of things. Do not let me buy anything beauty for a very long time, but we're fully stocked. There's new things to try. There's new things to add to my routine. There's things to like wait and save for a rainy day. There's things to use overnight. Like, lots of things to try, lots of things to report back. Any of these your fave? I would love to hear. Anything that you're like, Anna, get that on your face immediately. I'll link everything down below for you. But yeah, I think my top pick so far would be this. The SPF is outrageously good, and I'm pretty sure it's like really fairly priced as well. I think it's cheaper than what I was using before. So this is my like top pick so far. Now I'm gonna basically like prep the Substack post from earlier. So I just got an email to say that the video is like processed. So the video is processed. If you want to watch that, you can join me on Substack, become a paid subscriber. That's just a little perk for you there. I'm just gonna like prep that post and get that like live, because already some people are like, I missed the live, like when's it gonna be up? So I wanna get that up for people ASAP. And then I'm gonna get ready later on and go for dinner with my friends. So I will show you my outfit for that, because yeah, this outfit is very much just like chill pajamas with a nice necklace on. I saw this post the other day that was like, I have done the thing that women's magazines growing up in the noughties told us we'd be doing all the time. Like, I have taken a look from day to night. And it really tickled me, because I feel like in my early days of blogging, aka Viviana Does Makeup, oh, this earring is really stuck. I feel like that was a topic that was covered a lot, or used to come up a lot in like brand briefs. Do you know what I mean? Like, use our makeup to go from like day to night. And actually, how often does that happen? Like, rarely. But I have taken my look from day to night. I had grand plans of, I don't know, putting on some jeans or dressing up or doing something a little bit different, but actually I was like, I am totally fine in this base layer of the and daughter jumper, my Donny trousers, and I've just thrown on my whistles, suede jacket over the top. I love it. There's like a bit of a tassel moment, something a little bit different, like added a bit of interest. I've got on my Le Mans Barrel loafers, and then I'm just going to throw on this little bag and we're good to go. I'm like, you know what, this will do. We're going for very chilled dinner plans. This is not like fancy dinner, this is very chilled dinner, and I'm like, this will do. Like, I am in pain right now. I don't want to be wearing anything else. I'm like, this works for me. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain, not gonna need to walk very far. Like, this outfit works perfectly. So I will link everything that I have mentioned in this video down below for you. I would vlog tomorrow, but I'm actually just in back-to-back meetings. It's not gonna be very interesting, and I fear that the beauty haul section of this video is gonna be like half an hour long. So I feel like we're probably already approaching like the 30-40 minute mark, and that is enough. That is enough for me for 1 week. Thank you so much for watching. As always, everything will be linked down below for you. If you want more, there is Instagram. There is like a solid 3 to 4 posts a week on Substack. Some of them free, some of them for paid. It's a mixed bag. There's something for everyone over there. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you not next week, the week after, with another vlog. Bye.